write at, because that's how you make the best music, bro. Sometimes you gotta sit with it, like,
Yeah.
just, you know, take time and really think what the fuck it needs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. Well, I see a lot with Brent Faiyaz, man. I saw y'all in the club. I know y'all did do the music video and the song, but it didn't come out. But like, what's the relationship like with Brent? Because I know he's been showing you a lot of love just
bro,
off the strength.
Bro, I love that guy, bro. Yeah, man, like, he's a GOAT out the DMV. Like, it's not a lot of people that make it out of Maryland, honestly, in terms of the music. So, you know, like, getting the torch from him is like that's some fire shit, bro. That's like, that's some like, you got it type shit. So, you know, I'm just taking it as it is and like taking in all the advice, everything I see, you know, hanging out with him, seeing how shit move, how shit, you know what I'm saying? It's just it's a learning experience, and you know, I'm blessed that you know, that he could fuck with me and bring me to, you know, see a different side of shit. So yeah bro. Brent is a good guy, fire guy, man.
When can we possibly expect some music from you guys? Do you guys go in the studio a lot together?
Man. Yeah, you could expect some shit. Yeah, you could definitely expect some.
Yo, it's your boy Hakeem, and you are watching Our Generation Music.
Yes, sir.
And today, man, I'm with my man Joony. Joony, how we doing today?
My boy, how you, bro?
You good?
Feeling alright, man. I'm feeling alright. I'm feeling productive, bro.
That's amazing, man.
Feeling productive, bro. In my creative state.
Your creative state. Right before this, we were just talking about how different places inspire you. I asked you if you ever been in New York. You were like just talking about just the vibes it brings and just the difference in your music.
Yeah.
You know, where are some other places that inspire you?
Bro, being in LA sometimes will like put me in a different vibe. Bro, New York is actually the place that puts me in like the biggest vibe change. Like, cause it feels like you live in real life. You like, yeah, nigga, I'm in the city, nigga. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Like, it just feel like real life versus like being in LA in like a nice ass like house or like.
And I think,
shit, like,
I think the pace of everything like really just changes it too. Like just the fact of just like you constantly on the move and everything's so big.
Yeah, bro.
Like it just feels so like it's just
feels like a lot of people too. Cause
yeah,
just right there. Like, so you feel like it's like a needle in a haystack type shit. It's like I'm gonna be working type shit, and it's like, yeah, bro. Going to the studio there is like it's fun as shit. It's always fun.
Yeah, New York is always inspiring for me. You know, even being from Jersey and everything. Like,
oh, you from Jersey?
Yeah.
I ain't even know.
I'd just go there.
When you come out here?
I came out here like 4 years ago.
Say that. That's fine.
LA's a crazy place. I love LA. You know, I'm not gonna leave, but you know, I gotta get the house in LA, New York, Miami.
Yeah. I definitely want a little New York spot. Maybe Atlanta, bro.
You like Atlanta?
Atlanta's fine. I never got to spend too much time there. I only went there like 3 times. Then went there once to shoot a video. Never fucking came out. And then I went there I shot a video with Ty there too.
Okay.
Yeah, I shot a video with Ty. We went to the studio, went to Magic City and shit.
Oh my God, my nigga, y'all went to Magic City. Did y'all eat food at Magic City though?
This is bad. I ain't gonna hold you.
I asked if you ate food. We didn't even get to the girls yet.
I think we went on a good night, bro.
Huh?
I think we went on a good night. But yeah, I ain't had no wings though.
You didn't?
Should have had some wings. I lacked. I heard strip, bro. I don't go to the strip club too much, bro.
You don't?
I gotta start like, yeah, bro.
I feel like your music would like has that essence.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
It has that vibe.
Do. That's why I like, yeah. But when I don't know. I probably have, bro. It's not too much good ass strip clubs back around my way. Like back home, like it's one, it's like one in Baltimore, one in DC.
Yeah.
And that's like where like the, you know, like John Wall would go like this shit like back.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
That's where all the big
niggas
go.
Throwing different type of money at that point. Yeah.
Niggas going to, I forgot what it's called, but yeah, like when niggas come into town and shit, they go to them shits and shit. It's a cool little local joint. Got some bad hoes around my way, but.
I feel that.
Yeah, I'm not too into to the strip club scene. I'm about to start.
I feel like
just to chill, some wings, fries, and shit.
Yeah, I feel like once you go, it's probably gonna inspire you so much more with your music because like I can already hear your music in the strip club.
It's a vibe, bro.
You know, like you do carry this vibe of just like, you know, this fast paced life, toxic a little bit in the lyrics, speaking your truth about girls, and just, you know, really being that nigga doing some drugs, you know, just like that pace. You have strip club pace music,
bro.
you know.
Yeah, it's like some like cigar shit.
Yeah,
you
oh
know?
God.
Yeah, bro.
Well, you spoke a little bit about, you know, someone that is from the hometown and also home. So home for you is what part of DMV you from?
I'm from Silver Spring. Like it's like 10 minutes from DC.
Okay.
Yeah, my house like 10 minutes from DC.
Nice. What was it like, you know, growing up in DC and everything?
I got a mixture of a lot of shit. So like I'm from Silver Spring and I'm like bro, I live like really close to PG, really close to DC, but I'm like in Montgomery County, so it's like I get a taste of everything. Like and plus like doing what I do back home, it's not a lot of people that do what I do back home and like do it, you know, like well and actually have, you know, a lot of people fuck with what they do. So just what I do down there just make me like, you know, it has me networking with people and shit. So I get a taste of everything back down there. Yeah. Because I'm from Silver Spring, like for the most part.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you like play any sports or anything like that growing up? Was there anything before music? Any dreams or anything like that?
Yeah, bro. I wanted to be a voice actor for like cartoons and shit.
Wow.
I still kind of want to do that.
You can do that.
Fuck yeah, I do. Bro, I'd kill that shit.
What ultimately, like, you know, made you want to, like, what were your favorite cartoons and the shit you possibly wanted to be on? What shows did you like, yo, I would have went crazy on that show?
Like when I was little, I used to really fuck with like Sonic the Hedgehog, but that was like when I was super little. Like
the TV show?
Nah, just like, bro, just Sonic the Burn, just him, like himself. I used to fuck with that shit, but like, nah, but for like, I used to fuck with regular show a lot and like shit like that. And I'd be like, bro, I want to write like a little funny little shit, you know what I'm saying? Like a little funny cartoon or some shit. But like, yeah, bro, I really just wanted to get into some voice acting shit just because like that's what like, I don't know, that's what I thought I wanted to do before I really found music. But yeah, like I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I played trumpet for a little bit.
Okay.
That was hard. That was cool.
How many years? Was it like as a kid or
like
a teenager?
5th grade.
Okay.
4th, 5th grade, yeah. 3rd, 4th grade, some shit like that.
I feel
As
like
a teenager, I was just smoking weed, getting bad grades. Like, I wasn't doing shit, bro. And I was like making music and shit.
Okay. I feel like as a kid, like around that time, you get like forced into an instrument because of music class or some shit like that.
Yeah, I was in the chorus and shit.
Okay.
Little, you know, after school, like
John.
concert. Like,
yeah.
Dumb shit. Like,
man, them shits was crazy. I was too bad. They never wanted me to stay on school property after school. It was like, nah, nigga, you can't be.
Fuck was you doing?
I don't even want to say
shit
it.
up.
I just came to America, bro. I had a crazy culture shock.
Oh,
like,
you from Jamaica?
Yeah, I had a crazy culture shock. So I was just
my
bad.
homie from Jamaica. He you know Junior Reed?
No, I don't.
Oh damn, bro. I was about to say, yeah, nah, my homie like his son and shit. He a big like reggae artist and shit. Like he's super fire, bro. Super fire. But now continue with what you were saying though. But being from Jamaica and shit.
Yeah, no, I had a culture shock. So like it was just a matter of just me like adjusting from being in such a crazy place where as a kid we're just normal and bad kids, and then you come to America and you do this and it's just like, whoa, bro,
yeah,
you are a badass kid. Like, what the fuck?
You can't do that shit, bro.
You can't do that shit for sure.
And you black.
And I'm black. Yeah. Jesus,
like,
that was a crazy moment for me.
School?
Yeah, I went to white school, so it was crazy. I didn't even know I was like, I knew I was black.
Like, who's this?
You know, like I knew I was like a black person, but like in Jamaica, like that's not a thing. Like, so when you come to America, like I had to come to a whole different country and had to realize that, yo, I'm a black person. You get what I'm saying?
No cap, bro. Like,
ain't that some crazy shit?
Bro, like I still get followed in stores. To this day, I mean, I feel like every nigga does, but I mean, like, bro, like, I can't go in Saks. Like, I go in Saks and they start following me. I go in Saks, but the thing is, I do be deep. I be deep with like 4 or 5. We be deep. Bro, I was in Atlanta. I went with like 4 or 5 niggas to Saks. We just shopping and shit, you know what I'm saying? We looking at shit. And then they send a fake shopper over our way. Then niggas start looking at women's dresses and shit. We like, nigga.
That's not far off in Atlanta, though.
We gonna out you, bro. We like, bro. Bro, you not shopping for that shit.
You was in Atlanta,
though. Bro, like, we not stealing, bro. Get the fuck out of our face, bro. Like, that nigga just walked away.
What the fuck?
Bro, I'm like, yeah, bro.
That's crazy, man.
Bitch, and then I dropped the bag in that bitch.
Nah, little do they know that that's the best time when you get to flex on and you just go to the register like, here, bitch. Here's my card. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rapper. Stop playing with me. Big Joony. But speaking of other rappers, right? You know, you did mention earlier in this about Ty and everything. You know, another DC guy, DMV guy
with
that
Ty.
you know, he put me on to you originally. I heard your music because of him. Like, he just kept telling me like, yo, you gotta fuck with Joony, you gotta fuck with Joony, you gotta fuck with Joony. And I was like, oh, all right, bet. Like, you know, when someone tells me about some stuff, like, I listen to it, but I listen to it, maybe if I don't like it right away, I listen to it, watch it.
Yeah.
And if for someone like Ty telling me, like, it's like, yeah, I fuck with Ty's music. I fuck with, you know, Ty. Ty's not about to just tell me some shit that's not really that dope, you know?
Facts.
So as soon as I heard it, I just been watching and kept listening and just, you know, bouncing it off of other OGM, you know, me and Mikey and everything.
Okay.
And, you know, we were just like, yo, this that time. I feel it. I'm seeing Joony a lot out because I saw you in Vegas in the club with Brent Faiyaz, you know, and like, it's dope when I see people out or just like feel it outside, or maybe it's a girl that drives by and he's playing the music, or I'm at a party and I hear the Joony.
Starts
you know,
to
like,
come full circle.
I was like, oh yeah, okay, people are on this. This is dope, you know.
Fire,
like I thought this was pretty cool.
That's
now,
very good to hear.
You know, and I really want to know just, you know, when did you and Ty meet and how this whole relationship formed?
So like back in the day, like this way back, like 2019. We was both like, we both ain't had no followers. We was like, both like, I don't know, probably had like 2,000 followers or some shit like that. And, we was talking about collabing and shit, putting up to the stew, talking about like selling drip to each other and shit. And then, he just, what happened? Yeah, he got signed to Internet Money. Still ain't had no music. We fucked with each other's music though and shit. But yeah, and then the first time we got locked in was in Atlanta, beginning of 2020, when I was in Atlanta shooting a video. I was shooting a video with Brent. Paper Soldiers video. Never came out though, but so that's when we got locked in. He told me to pull up to the studio. We made Out of Town. That was the first song we made.
Out of Town,
bro,
man.
That song's fire.
The first time you guys connected, super dope song, man.
I just came in and said, I don't want to fudge this yet. And then like, you know, gotta get high, and then Ty came in with the shit. We just started, and then Ty kind of like mapped out like the song type shit, like hook, verse, hook type, like where it should go. And then I came in with the hook, verse, and all that shit. Yeah, shit came together, bro. It was a good session. We got high as shit. I think we only made one.
And then, you know, you guys moved on to making Life Be Changing.
Yeah, Life Be Changing. We made that in Atlanta the next time I went to Atlanta. That was in like March or some shit. Yeah, that was fire, bro. Like, that was a different little vibe. It was like some poppy shit kind of. I don't know. It was some like bubblegum shit, but it was fire, bro. Like, me and Ty, like we a good little. We got some good little synergy going on in the stew. Like, we got a we got a little.
He's here right now. So,
yeah,
I can tell you guys are really fucking with each other.
Like, I think we about to get in after this. Yeah, engineer put him in.
Can't wait to hear what y'all cooking up.
You already know.
And, you know, speaking on cooking up, I want to go deep back a little bit, you know, into the early days of like the first time you cooked up. Like, where did you make music? Like, you know, was it in the house? Was it at the studio? Like,
first time. All right, so my homie told me. So my homie, who had a homie who raps, he was like an older homie. He was like, yo, I got, you know, my young nigga, he hard as shit. I ain't never recorded nothing. I just recorded something on like the voice memo on the iPhone. And he was like, nah, I'm gonna get you in the studio. Like, my man got a studio in his bedroom, shit like that. So he tapped me in with his homie, and I recorded like 3 joints. I think they're still on Audio Mac under like Joony, or like, you gotta find it, but it's like one of them is called Rasengan, like from Naruto, and then like one of them is called Melodina. It was a flip on a little Diablo beat by Mac Miller. Okay. And then the other one is like, I think it's called Roaring 20s. But yeah, those are the first songs I ever made. 2014, I think I was like 14. No, I was 13, bro. I was 13, man. And it just got straight to it. Yeah, so it was in a homie bedroom for real. Yeah.
So you were 13 the first time you ever started making music and everything.
13, bro.
I know you record yourself and you engineer your own music and everything.
Yeah, all the way up until like Slient Battles. But a few tracks on Slient Battles I recorded and I mixed and all that shit. Like the one with 10K Duncan, that was me. I recorded that. Recorded his verse, mixed that shit. After Hours, Da Vinci produced that. Shout out Da Vinci. That nigga hard as shit. That nigga be working. I think those are the only 2 I recorded on there. Everything else was in the studio. I did that in LA.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I did the whole thing in LA. Yeah.
How did you learn about, recording yourself and mixing and mastering? Because those are like 3 jobs, alone.
Yeah, bro.
in
I don't like
music.
doing that shit no more. It's too much work, bro. It's way too much fucking work. But how did I learn about it? Shit. When you a kid and you don't got no money to go to the studio, and you like 17 and you like just like, man, fuck it, I'm just record myself, nigga. So you just get a laptop, get a little, $90 mic, do what you gotta do, get cracking on SoundCloud, like, you know what I'm saying? You know the deal. Like,
I love that hustle, man. I love
like,
to hear
that's the
stuff
hustle.
like that because I feel like the problem with people and chasing their dreams is just that no one wants to start somewhere.
You gotta start somewhere. It's better when you start as a kid because you don't mind starting somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you old and like you grown, you have adult mentality. You like fuck. You start. You kind of know that like time ain't forever type shit. But when you a kid, you like, yo, when
That
I
is
make
true.
it, yo, like, cause like you really be like, it's like when you're a kid and you say, yeah, when I grow up, I'm gonna be this. Like, there's actually hope for that. Like,
Yeah.
When you get older, it's like,
Their
man,
hope slowly dies when you get. It's
dies.
a crazy
Unless you
shit.
like really believe in it. But that's
Yeah.
like some niggas, bro. You just gotta believe, bro.
And like, there's guys that like one of my favorite artists growing up, Lil Wayne,
Yeah.
started skating at like 40 or something like that, 30,
yeah, bro.
late
Lil Wayne.
30s.
I used to skate. I forgot to say that. I was into skating, bro.
You
Yeah, I used to
skateboarded?
skate for like, bro, that was my shit. I used to want to be a skate filmer. I should have said, yeah, I forgot about that, nigga. I used to want to like, yeah, I used to like film skating and shit. Like, we would go to the park and like.
Were you
homies
good
would
at
skate.
skating though yourself?
I think my best trick was probably like, it was fakie big heel. I used to have a fakie big heel, bro.
You used to have a fake.
But that's because I just had some. I don't know why. My feet just always like heel flips were my shit. I could do a heel flip, fakie heel flip. I could do fakie front heel. Like I could just do a bunch of heel flip tricks just because like I don't know. My body just. You know how some niggas natural kick flippers, goofy regular. Some niggas like heel flips more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not gonna lie. I started off my favorite, my easiest trick was the kick flip, and then after I learned the tray flip, I got obsessed with it.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't have that.
Never
butter
learned the
tri-
tray flip.
You never learned about it?
Nah, I had fakie big spins, fakie front big spins. What else I had? Shit. I was trying to learn fakie back heel. I couldn't do it on flat. But all I could do is flat and like a ledge maybe. Or like a little rail. I couldn't do no like stairs. I was too pussy for that.
I feel that.
I was trying to fuck my shit up.
I really wish, one of the tricks I really wish I had in my arsenal and wasn't my go-to was a frontside flip. Andrew Reynolds just made
Never
that.
had a frontside flip. Andrew Reynolds, bro. That's one of my favorite skaters, man.
That was my favorite. One of my favorite. Him and
Reynolds,
TK.
Jason Dill.
R.I.P.
R.I.P., bro. No cap. Fucking Mike Mo. I used to love Mike Mo because he had flat like shit.
Crazy. I feel like everyone
saying?
starts off loving Mike Mo.
Off the
like,
Lakais and the fully flared shit.
man.
Know
That
shit was
intro, that fully flared intro was insane.
crazy, bro.
I still remember the day being a kid seeing that happen, just like the music, just the slow motion, the epicness of
that's
shit
how I
blowing
got
up.
into like indie music and shit. Like,
I know, so like
through the
MGMT.
skate videos, through the skate videos, like you know how back then, like like the swag was different than skaters now. So
Yeah.
it's like, now it's more hip hoppy and shit. But back then, I mean, there was always hip hop type skaters, but like back then it was like alternative rock playing in those like montages. And shit. So you like, I'm just like, nigga, this shit fire. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's very crazy for like, what I will say, like, if you think about it, for like a lot of the young black kids that have really good taste in music, or even that are super famous, like, and in taste in general, skateboarding was at some point a big part of their life. If you think about
Facts,
Pharrell,
bro.
you think about
Pharrell,
Virgil, you think
Skateboard
about
P,
Kanye,
nigga.
you think about these type of people, like, it's because like that shit like really opened us up to just like a whole new world where we're hearing these types of music and like we were really indulged in it, like it was like, yo, this is sick as fuck, like, and it just expanded your overall taste to just like
and it's
new
like
sounds.
at the same time you're a child, and so your brain is expanding, like, so you're just like, you literally don't have no other experiences but that, so it's just like it's important to you, bro, and you just like that like interest and like path for your life really starts developing, like, just based off that media you're intaking, like, as a kid. So it's like, shit crazy, bro.
Oh, God. Who are some, I know you were big into indie and stuff, who are some of the other, like, rappers and everyone that you were, inspired by growing up?
Fucking, bro, Kendrick Lamar is the rapper that made me, like, start rapping. Like,
Yeah.
Good Kid, Mad City when I was 12. that shit made me like pick up a pen and paper and start
Wait,
writing this shit.
1 second. How old are you before we get into
I'm
that?
21.
Okay, back to the story now.
So yeah, that was 2012. So I was like 12.
Mhm.
So yeah, bro. I was like, nigga, I started rapping. Like I would go on YouTube typing Kendrick instrumental or something. It's on my shit. You hear me? So and then I was just writing. You know, I had a journal and shit. I would write. So I got into like J. Cole, TDE. I got into the rest of them niggas. Mac Miller, I got into really hard. Like I fuck with Mac heavy. Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Like, I'm so sad about that, bro. That's actually a death that I'm like, nah, mad sad, bro. That shit crazy. But yeah, man, fucking J. Cole, goddamn Pro Era. I really liked Pro Era back in that whole like era was my shit. Like everybody from that little, you know, goddamn, I don't know, Vince Staples, Tyler OF. Tyler OF like changed the game, like with
100%.
Just like being in high school and middle school during that shit. Like, stop playing with me, like.
Nah,
that
that
shit
was
changed. Like we would start just acting like them, bro. Like just like
really
they shaped our sense of humor, even like because we're young, we're developing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's crazy.
Yeah, no, OF had just like a grip on just like the youth and just really like inspiring kids to really be themselves and be whoever they want to be. It was super dope, man. Just going back thinking about that Yonkers video. Like I remember my first time seeing that. I'm like, bro, this is so sick. And I was skating too, so it was like even more sicker.
Weird as shit, fool. I was like, yo, this nigga he made me want to dress like that though. I started going to the thrift when I was like 11, 12, trying to find Hawaiian shirts to look like Tyler, bro. And like shit like that. Like I was like a fan, bro. Shit, yeah, bro. Tyler's crazy. I gotta work with him before I'm out this bitch.
Nah, yeah, I can see that. I can see you and Tyler
of this world.
No, 100%. You know, I didn't see you mention Kanye as someone that was in your big inspirations and everything. You know, what about what about Kanye? That what inspires? 'Cause I know what it inspires for me. Kanye really just told me as a kid I can do whatever I want and don't let people limit me. That's what I got out of Kanye, you know? Besides the good music.
Yeah, facts. Besides the good music and shit. What I got out of Kanye is just, bro, like, it's like food. The music is I mean, let's start like this. Like, I discovered him through the music, but it's like,
yeah,
you know, as a child, that shit was some real, like, new shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, my first song, bro, the first song I remember hearing, literally just as a child, just ever, was Gold Digger. In the car, like, 'cause my dad used to play a lot of, like, you know, fucking shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of, like, hip radio and shit back in the day. And it's like, I don't know, he just inspires me to just be creative and just like, not limit yourself creatively, bro. Like, it's places that you could take it, and a lot about legacy. Like, it made me care a lot about, like, bro, like, what you gonna leave on this earth before you finish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And how far his mind goes. You know, when he talks about being like Walt Disney or, you know, Steve Jobs and these niggas, like, he's trying to create that with, you know, Easy and like, bro, like, he's trying to make that the new, like, that's why he wanted that shit. He wanted to make something that everybody could have, you know what I'm saying? He never wanted some boutique expensive ass shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, he wants that. He wants to really, like, be a part of the everyday life of, like, everybody and shit through his creation and shit. And, like, he put niggas onto swag too, bro.
Oh God, man, where would we be without Yeezy?
Honestly,
you know?
bro, like, honestly.
Kanye's one. I just got to see him for the first ever time at the Drake and Kanye Free Larry Hoover concert.
That's fire.
That was amazing. That was super dope.
I was supposed to go. I didn't go. I don't know, bro. I was fucking.
It's coming, man. You know what that means? You're gonna work with him. That's what that means.
Yeah, right.
Joony Kanye's coming, man.
Gotta speak it into existence, man. Like, shit. Bro got a song with him. Who knows, bro? One day, man. I just worked with
With who?
Charlie Heat.
Oh yeah, I seen that. I saw you post that. That was super dope. You posted that, and it was Misery too.
Yeah. Misery.
Snippet from Misery. When can we expect Misery, man? Is that on the album? Is that on the?
I want to drop that. I want to drop it with a video. I have a vision for it. Real, like, black and white. You know, poker table, cigars, champagne, bitches, real live. Like, that's gonna be like a good. Like, I'm making that a vibe for sure. But I made that off Shrooms, yo.
Word. I saw you tweet about that. Like, yo, I made some of the best music ever off Shrooms and shit.
Yeah, that shit was so, bro. The song is so good. Like, it's just such a vibe, yo. And it's like I have a concept for it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I want to. I mean, I'll just say it. So it's like you going through misery, and you know, she says she's willing to help you do anything to cope with the misery, but is she willing to go through misery with you to help you cope with the misery? So the song is about like, you know, misery and like fucking, you know, it's like a test of like how much do you love me. So it's like that's why in the beginning I was like, do you love me that much? And then like in the hook I'm like, throw that ass back, and it's just like there's a part in it where I'm like, I'm in misery, I think I need all of your body, babe. She tell me that she here for me, but is you down to go through misery by me? That's a song I just played.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
that shit hard. I heard like you used a lot of like there's this part where distorted auto tune you used on it.
Yeah, no, I actually didn't. Did I use auto-tune?
Was it a distortion?
I had pitch corrector on like my vocals throughout it slightly, but like I didn't really do no auto-tune on it. Oh, you talking about the other song that he showed you? Oh, that was the other song. Okay. Yeah, Drugs and Fashion. Yeah, that shit was diffy. That's like some like little Kid Cudi, Travis type vibe.
Yeah, that's the vibe. I got the inspiration from the, you know, that was OG Kanye, you know, stuff like that.
You know,
but
808 type.
I want to talk to you, with all that being said, like about your creative process. Like, how do you go about creating? Because I seen you saying
come
like
to one of my sessions, bro. One of these days. Bro.
I'm gonna watch it in person for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, that's gonna happen for sure.
But yeah, my bad.
I saw you talk about like not recording every day because you got to go live to go, you know, get something to talk about.
I tweeted
like,
that?
Nah, it was in another.
Oh, it was an interview. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I really want to just know, like, how do you go about recording? Like, what do you need to create creatively? Are there specific things?
Yeah, I just need I need an instrumental to help me feel something. It's something that like gets my voice in a pocket where I could just like, it's so many ways to take it. Cause it's something, it's like octaves to shit.
Yeah.
You know, cause like, I mean like any music nigga would kind of like know what I'm saying right now, but it's like, there's octaves to shit. So it's like, the beat needs to be in a key that matches with my like, with like a pocket that I want to do. So like, so it could like, so I could just, you know, fuck around, mumble some shit and it'll sound beautiful, you know what I'm saying? So it just, you know, makes it easy for me to take it a lot of places. Like I could just, you know what I'm saying? So really like a fire-ass beat, and I just need like, you know, I just need time in the studio to just punch in, think of some shit, punch in, think of some shit, punch in, write some shit, think of some shit, and just keep going. Like I don't really write like full verses as much anymore.
So unless you do write some bit though? Some
of it, like I'll think of it in the studio, but like I'll only write it because I'll be like, hold up, I'm gonna forget it if I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'll write it. But honestly, it's really just like, think of it, hey, yo, punch me, and I'll do it. And then like, you know, I'll be like, all right, next bar, I'll be like, hold up, I'll write like 3 bars, and I'll say 3 bars at a time. But if it's only one, I probably won't even write it because I'll remember it real quick, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, I see. Well, you just spoke about like having stuff to be in the right key for you to go get on the, you know, the beat and everything, like, but is there anything else you're looking for in a beat? Like, is it the 808, the snare, the hi-hat? Like, what's something that always catches your attention?
The beat got to be mixed well. My pet peeve is shitty, like a beat that sounds like it's all stock drums and shit. You know what I'm saying? It just sounds like, oh, you just used the fucking FL Studio drums as it came with the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so
you
quality.
Didn't mix, quality. Like, you got to sound right. When I turn that shit up in the studio, it can't just like, I don't know, it just gotta be mixed well, bro. It gotta sound good, you know? Gotta be easy to listen to. You don't want people like being like, yeah, this is hard, but the drums need to be like, nah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not fucking with that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but you know, eventually too, you'll get to a point where you'll start, I don't know if you asked for stems yet, but if you ask for the stems, you know, you can get that mixed and everything, but you're at the early part in your career.
I just started kind of like doing that, especially now I'm getting there with bigger producers. It's like, I'll just be like, yo, give me those stems. I'm gonna get this nigga to do the drums. And like, you know what I'm saying? And it will be like, oh yeah, we on some shit now. Like now this is knocking. Like, so yeah, bro. Yeah, definitely. I'm getting more into that. I like the creative process. I like puzzling shit. I'm so like, that's why I love Kanye again, bro. That's how I'm really inspired by him, because, bro, like, think about a song like All of the Lights, my nigga.
Yeah.
That shit got like 10 niggas on that shit. I don't even know. I think I had like 8 or 7.
It's got a lot, even production.
But it's like, that's all Ye's mind. Like, that song would have never happened without Ye putting that shit together and piecing that shit up and being like, yo, sing this, like try something on this, sending it over across the country to Elton John and being like, yo, sing this. And no, fly to the studio in Hawaii, we gonna do this. And then like, yo, sit on the song. You're like, you know who this need? Rihanna. And you gonna put this on there, and it's just like you really
cutting on the little bridge.
You cutting it, yeah, and you really like, what does this need? And it's just like, bro, that's you just cooking. It's really, and you're making the best thing you could possibly do with all of the resources. And when you at that level, your resources are huge. You know what I'm saying? So you could really make beautiful music with the best of the best.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like you could really make timeless records, bro. And that's what I really want to do. That's why I love Ye, bro. Honestly, because nobody else does that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's spoken about it, but their whole philosophy is like they're not making a bunch of music, they're just making a bunch of songs that they really like better. They're constantly, there's 8, 10, 16 different versions of this one song. Like, oh, it took them a while to get the drums for Stronger. Like, it took them a long time. I think Timbaland first,
yeah, bro, he talked about that.
I think Timbaland was the one that got it right. Like, there's mad different mixes. Like, they're constantly just expanding on that song. It's like, okay, this is dope. Yeah. Let's work on this. Let's not just jump and just keep creating.
And I admire that, though. Like, that's like what I like. I admire that because that's how you make the best music, bro. Sometimes you got to sit with it, like, just, take time and really think what the fuck it needs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. Well, I see a lot with Brent Faiyaz, man. I saw y'all in the club. I know y'all did do the music video and the song, but it didn't come out. But like, what's the relationship like with Brent? Because I know he's been showing you a lot of love just off the strength.
Big, bro, I love that guy, bro. Yeah, man, like he's a GOAT out the DMV. Like, it's not a lot of people that make it out of Maryland, honestly, in terms of the music. So like getting the torch from him is like that's some fire shit, bro. That's like that's some like you got it type shit. So I'm just taking it as it is and like taking in all the advice, everything I see, hanging out with him, seeing how shit move, how shit, you know what I'm saying? It's just it's a learning experience, and I'm blessed that that he could fuck with me and bring me to see a different side of shit. So yeah, bro. Brent is a good guy, fire guy, man.
When can we possibly expect some music from you guys? Do you guys go in the studio a lot together?
Man. Yeah, you could expect some shit. Yeah. You could definitely expect some new shit.
What do you feel like you've learned the most from Brent? Because Brent's a guy that I feel like had, he's independent. He does it his way.
Yeah,
he had the song with Drake, Wasting Time, produced by Pharrell.
That's hard.
Huh?
No, I said independently.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard, bro. Yeah. Like you said.
What do you feel like you've learned, from being around him? Like,
what do I feel like I've learned from that? Oh yeah, bro. Bro, how to move, like, you know what I'm saying? It takes a while before shit gets popping independently, but like, bro, when it does, it does. And it's like, the come up is real, but like, bro, stay down. And it's like, that independent wave is like, bro, like, look at Russ. Yeah. Russ is like, he could have a tape and just go to any label and be like, yo, I got this tape I'm trying to drop with this shit. How much money I got for me? He could just maneuver in the industry like that and just like, boom, boom, boom. And like, you could just be free rather than, and you're really pocketing everything. It's you and your team pocketing that shit. So it's fine. Like, rather than, having, a label take a bunch of shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I learned how to just, a better perspective on the independent life, for real.
Okay, bet.
Yeah, man.
That's dope, man. No, Brent's super dope dude, and he for sure had the summer on lock with Wasting Time. I was definitely song this summer for me personally.
Yeah, bro, Wasting Time is hard, bro.
Even Pharrell trying out new like trap drums.
Yeah, like, bro, that's like that's a continuing legacy of all three of them, like, bro.
Yeah.
Of Pharrell, continuing the legacy of Drake. Like, now it's like, bro, three legends, bro. You know what I'm saying? Coming together and making some fast shit.
Oh, God.
Really, because it was Neptunes.
I want to go to another artist, one of the homies doing his thing in the underground scene right now, Kankan. I heard you on this project, the Milan remix.
Yeah.
But isn't that originally your song?
Yeah, so it was originally my song, but he hit me up and he really liked it, so he wanted an open verse of it. I sent it to him, and then he was like, yo, I want this for my album. I was like, bet, nigga. So, yeah, we just did that. cool. Yeah, and like he's yeah, bro. I hung out with him a few times. Like, yeah, that's the homie. Yeah, him and Yeat. I known Yeat longer than I knew Can. I
Really?
just known like, you know, probably, you know, a couple months, you know what I'm saying? But Yeat, me and him, I've been tapped in with Yeat since like 2018, 19.
Wow.
We got a song from 2019, bro. We both had like 2,000-3,000 followers. Like,
Isn't it crazy to see how crazy
seeing that, bro. It's so crazy. Like,
it's inspiring too, I'm sure.
It's so inspiring. It's like, yo, I could do, like, anybody could just put in work, y'all. Put in work and shit will happen, bro. Like, just, you know, stay down. Like, that just taught me, seeing that is just like, yo, stay down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it used to be like the other niggas in, you know, the game who, you know, Yeat was he wasn't as big as the other niggas around.
He had his moment. His time was coming.
You know what I'm saying?
Everyone's time's gonna come, man. Yeat.
Shout out Yeat, bro. I love them niggas.
Man.
Cool as shit.
Money's so big.
Twizzy rich.
Twizzy rich. My Twizzy rich.
Shout
Well,
out
I feel
my
like
Twizzy,
you dropped a bunch of projects. You know, the first one was Joony the Mixtape, 2019.
Yeah, that was. I think I was still in like doing classes at that time.
Oh, fire.
Yeah, fuck that shit though.
And yeah, fuck school.
Yeah, fuck school.
But I feel like the time everyone really started really paying attention to you was Slient Battles.
Yeah, that's my That
was like your breakout project to like getting a lot of attention.
Uh-huh.
What do you felt like you did differently to get to that point and just, you know, create that body of work?
I think it was just like my creative body was just more, it was ripe. It was more ripe at that time. I mean, my creative mind and my ability to make music and sing and just like all of my influences were kind of coming together. So it was just like, it was just ripe. I was ripe at that moment. If that sounds, you know, correct. Yeah, like it was just the time. And on top of that, most of those tracks were done in studios instead of me recording it. So on top of, you know, just it being the right time, it was better equipment and better everything. So it was like, then when that came out, niggas was like, oh, you nigga on different shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, bro. And then, you know, got the cosign, that shit push it. And then like, yeah, bro, like shit went crazy. And then dropped the deluxe. I think Slient Battles is like my favorite.
Your favorite?
Yeah.
I mean, if I was to recommend Joony to anybody, I would go with Slient Battles.
Cause I got the After Hours. It got goddamn
Baby
Between
June.
Us. Baby June is the deluxe. But I'm saying I'm comparing the deluxe with the original.
Okay,
I would say the original.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts. But yeah, you fuck with Baby June?
But, bro, I really want to know the story behind Baby June because, like, when I first heard it, I was like, it was some super, like, R&B shit.
Yeah.
She always coming back again.
Yeah, niggas switched it up. I'm going to drop the full version of that. That shit is so good.
So there is a full version
There's
of that.
definitely a full version. I'm dropping that shit soon.
You got to drop that because that was super dope. And then it transitioned into this, like, Mexico Dro, like, type feel. Like,
that was YTG. Shout out YTG, bro.
You know,
my
I heard that. I'm like, oh, no, this is it. This is the one. It's always, that was the one song I think that really, like, drew me in, and it was like, okay, I'm a fan. I'm feeling this. Yeah. I like this, you know. Like,
I seen a few people cranking it. Like, I seen, like I think Barry was cranking it the other day or some shit. Like, niggas, I don't know. Like, so yeah, Baby June traveled. It definitely did what it had to do.
I think that's, to me, that was the one.
Like,
that's the one that made me want to do this.
Yeah.
Be honest. Like, when I heard that, I heard where I can see you going, you know? Like, I seen a future. I seen your music future. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, oh, okay, this nigga's nice. Like, it was like, yo, this nigga's singing, and he just switched it up into what we love. We love that Mexico Dro sound. We love that sound.
I grew up on that plug shit, that, you know, 2016, 17, like, early Cardi, early, like, I don't even know if you have to, like, were you hip to Corey Lingo?
Mm-hmm. No, I wasn't.
Corey Lingo?
I wasn't, but I wasn't, like, I just.
You know Corey Lingo? No, bro.
No.
Corey Lingo, he makes plug music. Like, he was originally making plug music and shit back in the day with, like, you know, Stupid Cool and all that shit. But shout out Stupid Cool too, bro. Fuck with that nigga, bro. Out Florida and shit. And Mexico Dro. Mexico Dro did a lot for my career too in the early stages.
I know, I seen you shout him out. He found your shit because of Instagram, right?
Yeah, through Instagram. Yeah, a bunch of fans like was kind of tagging this shit, and then like he sent me beats. He posted them on his SoundCloud. That stamped me, and like in the SoundCloud scene, got me a little, you know, buzz, some new fans. So shout out Joe for that. He was the first like kind of like big person or like official person to show me at least a little love, and you know what I'm saying. Shout out Joe. We were supposed to come out with a tape.
Mm-hmm.
Never did it. Or like I made the songs.
I'm sure it'll come out at some
Yeah.
point.
Nah, that shit probably. I mean, Joony Drill tape, yeah, but those songs that I made, nah. Cause nah, fuck that shit's old.
Well, you dropped your newest project this year. Proud of You EP. 6 songs.
Yeah, cool little 6 songs for the fans, you know.
Mm-hmm. And going through these songs, I was like, all right, this is hard. Then I come to Special, and I just came from.
Say it like that?
I come to Special, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm like, yo, these is hard. I'm like, well, Special just was the one for me. It was really special to me.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, cause I just got back from New York, and it just had this vibe of like drill, like NY drill with the sample in it, and I'm like, yo. Nigga, this shit hard.
That shit hard, yeah.
Well,
I fuck with that New York drill shit, bro. Like, that's the new New York.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the new, like, G-Unit type, like, bro, like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how to describe it. Like, this is like the new New York, bro. It's like, it's drill. It's like, it's really New York, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love to see the progression in the music and the culture and shit, and it's fire. And so, yeah, bro, I fuck with K-Flock. I fuck with, so many niggas. I fuck with Shawnee Bin Laden. I fuck with Busy Banks.
Mm-hmm.
I fuck with goddamn. Yeah, I fuck with everybody music.
Nah, yeah, that shit
is fire, bro.
And it's going up. It's like your third, it's like your third
like,
biggest song. Like
you know
that
what
song
I'm
is
saying?
moving. I thought that was super dope. I seen on your Instagram you sold out a show back in your hometown.
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
Oh yeah.
That's a big moment. It's a big deal,
big
you know.
Moment, bro. Big deal. Fucking big ass venue, dog. Shit felt crazy. I'm like, yo, niggas really lit, bro. I'm like, yo, fucking, yeah, bro. I felt the love, bro. Like, I really felt the love, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my area really it's good. It's a good feeling when you know, like, your area fuck with you and, like, you know, you good when you home type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it was good, bro. So great. I did one in summer. It was a pop-up shop for some clothes and a release party, but like it turned into a concert because what's it called? Brody popped out, Brent popped out, shit got lit, bro. Like it was 2 packed. That shit was off some Astro World shit. Like nigga, that shit was packed, my nigga. Like fucking yeah, bro. Because I should have got a bigger venue. I didn't know it was gonna be like that, but
Well, there's next time, and that's dope because it's gonna create a lot of like anticipation for the next show.
no cap. And the next show, that was the sold out one that she was talking about, and now it's just like. I'm taking a break from like throwing shows myself. I'm just taking like bookings and shit. Like I'm not going.
Yeah, I see you got a show.
It's a lot
with
of
Key.
work and like shit to throw a show and all that shit. Like you know.
Yeah, and I see you got a show coming up with Key, one of the other legends right
Key
there.
Show, that's gonna be fire. Shout out Key, bro. I love Key, man. That nigga,
Legend.
Atlanta legend. You
Just for real, Atlanta legend. And another thing I was gonna say is that when I first heard Ty, I was like, oh, this is dope. This is new, and it's from the DMV. This doesn't sound like something from the DMV.
Yeah, bro.
And when I heard you too, I thought the same thing.
Yeah,
and I was like,
it's a new generation, bro. You know,
I love that,
changing
man.
the sauce up and around the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's a beautiful thing to see, cause like, it's just a natural progression of where the youth is going and shit. Like, like we some young niggas from the DMV, but we not necessarily, making street music, about bagging niggas and taking down plugs and fucking killing ops and shit, but it's like, we really just some cool, swaggy niggas. Cause, the thing about the DMV is that compared to Atlanta, like, in Atlanta, it's like the cool thing to be like, the swaggy nigga, the nigga, you know what I'm saying, with the drip, I'm sauced up, look at my dad, all this shit, you know what I'm saying, fucking, it's like, nah, but for real though, like, and then, in DC, it's more about like being the toughest nigga. Like, yeah, I got the most money off drugs. Like, I took down the most plugs. We up on the scoreboard. We, all of our ops is dying. Like, we really them niggas. So it's like that's the difference between the sauce and the swag of, the areas and shit. So that's why, like, but we switching that up now. It's cool to be, it's cool swag. You know what I'm saying?
I can see the swag. The Rick Owens, wax denim. I'm sure you and Ty are constantly talking clothes,
Yeah, we talk about clothes all the time. That nigga came fly as shit. Those Gucci,
Stay fly.
Those Louis Timbs go crazy.
Yeah, oh God, those was crazy.
Damn. I gotta get that. Them just like they give you height. I need that because I'm a short nigga.
Oh God.
You taller than I thought.
I am. I've been getting that a
people
lot.
say that?
Yeah, it just recently just started. I think because I got a little bit bigger now, people have expectations of me.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, wait, nigga, you kind of taller than I thought you were.
Yeah, right.
But you know, we usually do this to close it out and everything. What is your message for our generation?
Man, my message to all y'all out there, bro, don't stop doing what you do, man. If you got some shit that you got going on, or you know, you got a passion that you want to turn into a career, don't get discouraged, bro. Don't get discouraged by the time it may take or starting somewhere, bro. Just do that shit. And make sure you believe in you, and you know, this shit actually gonna happen. Cause you believing in you, you know what I'm saying, little do you know, will really manifest some shit, no cap. So yeah, that's what I gotta say to our generation, bro. Yeah.
Joony,
You know,
I appreciate
believe in
you, my
yourself.
boy.
You hear me?
Yeah.
My boy.
Let's go.
Appreciate you, bro.